Hi. So do you think to yourself, I'll never learn another language? I'm too old, it's too late, I just don't have an ear for languages? Are you ready instead to give yourself full permission to believe you can learn another language? Let's tap together to break through any mental blocks, any self-limiting beliefs. 5 minutes a day can completely shift your mindset. Check out the science in the link above. It really does work. Tap with whichever hand feels good and repeat the statements after me. You can substitute another language for Spanish, Turkish, Japanese, whatever you're learning. And before we start, rate yourself from 1 to 10, where you're feeling totally confident about learning another language to completely unsure you'll ever speak another language. And then we'll check in again at the end. So take a deep breath and let's dive in. Even though I sometimes feel like I can't possibly learn another language, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I get frustrated when I don't pick this language up quickly, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm afraid of making mistakes in front of native speakers, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I've been shy about speaking up, I'm ready to change that now. It's okay to try. Even if I make mistakes, it's safe to learn new languages. Even though I feel embarrassed when I don't say things perfectly, I choose to be kind to myself. Even though I think I'm too old to learn a new language, I know that's not true. People learn new languages all the time. I'm not too old. It's not too late. Of course I can still do this. I learn new things all the time. A new language might take a bit longer, but that's okay. It's okay to be a beginner. Everyone starts somewhere. I wasn't born speaking English either. I learned English, I can learn another language. I had an ear for picking up English, so my brain can work just the same for other languages too. I begin to understand and comprehend my new language better and better every time I hear it. Even though I'm scared of messing up in front of native speakers, I'm brave enough to practice anyway. It's okay, I can laugh off mistakes and just keep going. The more I learn and make mistakes, the kinder and more patient I find myself towards myself and people who speak English as a second language. I love that learning a language is making me a better person all around. Even though I've held back from speaking because I'm afraid I'll sound silly, I choose to let go of that fear now. I'm allowed to be imperfect while I learn. It's okay. I'm fine. It's okay to stumble over words. Every attempt is progress. I trust that most speakers of the language want to help. I find myself more helpful with non-English speakers now. I give myself permission to practice without fear. It's okay, I'm doing great. I'm learning a new language at my own pace, and that's just fine. I'm open to making mistakes in my new language because that's how I grow. I release the pressure to speak this new language perfectly. I'm okay as I am. And it's okay to ask for help. I'm not expected to know everything in a new language. I didn't know everything in English at first. I trust native speakers will not be offended if I make a mistake. I trust native speakers will help me if I ask. I'm starting to feel more comfortable speaking up in my new language, even when it's not perfect. I seek out opportunities to try out my new language skills. I don't get overwhelmed and put too much pressure on myself. I know I'll learn this language as I go. I know the more fun I have with my new language, the more I'll practice. I'm proud of myself for being brave enough to try learning a new language. I drop unrealistic expectations of myself. I'm excited about what life is going to be like knowing a second language. Every part of me begins to accept that perfection isn't the goal. Communication is the goal. I'm proud of myself for stepping outside my comfort zone. I can learn another language. I trust myself to get better in my new language every day. Deep breath. I'm as capable as every other person on earth who speaks more than one language. And that's going to be me soon too. Take a deep breath. Check in with that 1 to 10 scale and notice how much more confident you feel in practicing, learning, speaking your new language. If there's still hesitation, that's okay. Tap through again as often as you need. With each round, you're interrupting negative beliefs and you're rewiring your brain for confidence and for progress. You can check the description box for some science and research on why it works. And again, if you can tap daily or twice a day, especially once you get going in this until you feel a big shift, that's going to help. The more you tap, the faster it helps, the better it helps. So if this session helped, please like the video, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what topic you'd like me to tap on next. If there's something specific that's blocking you in learning your language, and if it's a specific language even, let me know and I will put a video together for you and share it here on the channel. I'm wishing you success in learning your new language. Leave me a message below in that language if this helps. Later.